Hi guys, welcome back to FABReviews. It's been a while, so here's a quick update I've just received this morning. So this is for the software version 159 in the UK. There's some cool updates that you've got, some new battery saving features. I'll have to test these. I'll need at least 24 hours to actually check these. You can turn off the screen, and this is something that I need to switch on. It used to work for turning on the screen, but now it works for switching off the screen as well. So if you go into the settings, accessibility features, shortcuts and gestures, screen on and off, then double tap, you can switch on. We'll go through with these. When selecting apps for split screen mode, you can use global search to find split screen pairs, and that is when you when you're on the main screen and you just do down from the main screen and the little search bar comes up. That's called global search. If you've got that switched on, then you're able to actually find the pairs as well. And camera features, yes, there's some cool features that they've got. Whereas this one removes or allows personalized photography settings. So yeah, once you set the settings, it'll actually remember what sort of settings you actually want. So let's say if you want the black and white photography to be on all the time, so every time you open the camera, the black and white will actually stay on. Clarity on the night mode, I need to test these. Optimize the shooting performance in portrait mode. Hopefully the blur is gone now, because every time I used to take photos, it would actually end up blurring. AI outpainting, this is really cool. I just tested this one. It's actually brilliant. And it basically expands on whatever the image is and expands the surrounding region to it using AI. Now there's some geometric corrections, so there's some things that you should be able to do, like crop and stuff. Long pressing on an image and identifying cutout. Oh yeah, this is good. This is what Samsung used to advertise. So if you hold on to an image, it actually cuts the outline of that image. So if you see someone is in the photo and you see like someone's like a group of photo, but you want one person to be cut out and share just that one person, so you can hold on to the image and actually do that. Optimize text editing for images. You can adjust the style layout. Yeah, just a bit more variations of style. And rest is the parallel mode. They've actually included new things in the parallel mode. But then again, I'll make a separate video about what parallel mode and parallel space is. It does come in handy, especially when you're traveling here and there and somebody asks you to check their phones. So you can keep important stuff in your parallel space, just in case, people get judged very quickly these days. So yeah, I'll make another clip quickly that will have these features, especially the camera features. They're a bit fun to actually see, and I'll show you how they work, and the parallel spacebar. Well guys, welcome back to FABReviews. So this is the scene where I'm going to show you how the outpainting part works. This is outpainting. So if I click on this, and if I expand this like this, and then start expanding, it will expand that according to whatever it actually learns from the image and make it bigger. What I want to try is like when you expand an image through AI. It's done a wonderful job, as you can see. So this part wasn't there. So now let's do this. So if I click tick, click erase, and now if I say erase all of this all the way to the back, and let's see if it can recognize it. Well, it recognizes parts of it, as you can see. Doesn't recognize it that well. So it does work. Okay, yeah, that's good. There. Perfect. Looks like a peaceful land, isn't it? I think many would wonder where this is, but I'm sure a lot of you know what this location is. If you know what this location is, do comment in the descriptions below. Make sure you write the comments about it. Now we're going to check the other features, which is... Alright guys, so this is the other feature. So we did that one. So this is the other feature where I can actually zoom into an image, grab someone in the image, let's say this boy, and move the child around. So you can even share this with people, so it will turn out to be like a message, or you can save it to gallery, so it will be just that image being saved. And I think you can grab any object. I don't know if you can do other objects. No, you can't grab objects. You can only grab individuals or humans. And yeah, that is a cool feature as well. Again, yeah, it doesn't work anywhere else. So that's one of the features. Rest, I think we already saw the outpainting. Yeah, there's not many other changes apart from these two changes. And let's look at parallel space now. Parallel space was, you could turn it on by expanding with two fingers. All right, guys, so this is how you do the parallel space. So you basically need to pinch from inside and outwards. So you go like that, and boom, that's where parallel space opens up. So what is parallel space? It's just another world within your phone where you can actually have your own dedicated apps. You can add the apps that you prefer. So you can select the apps that you want. You can't have a phone app, but you can have banking apps and other apps from here, or games. Thing is, you can log in into your Play Store as well. You have your own separate settings. But then over here, you've got files that you can move about. So you can move files from here to there, from outside space to inside this space. And you can access your gallery, make your notes, camera. And I believe this is the Word suite or something, Word, Excel, and PowerPoint provided by Honor. So yeah, this is what parallel space really is. And I mean, it's got instructions and stuff. It kind of like tells you what you can do, what are the things that you can add, and the benefit of it. I would say, I mean, if you, in today's political world, if you got opinions and everything, so your phone could go against you, depending on the opinions that you have. So I would say keeping a parallel space and then saving it behind, a protected file or a PIN code would actually help you, keep your data safe. Now this is stored, and right underneath you'll see it says like Honor Magic Guard or something, Honor Security Magic Guard, and that means this is completely saved on your phone, and none of the data will actually get used, no matter what you do. It does have access for like settings, like discrete mode. You can change the wallpaper, the layout, notification content. You can hide all of that, auto lock. So if you look away, I believe you can lock it. So I've got both of these turned on, fingerprint, face recognition. But if you want, so when screen is off, it will lock itself. And you can change passwords, change security questions. And yeah, it's a good piece of information. And I believe they had similar features, and I believe Nothing OS is also releasing this. There's also another thing called your storage space, global favorite space. I think what I used to do was like just swipe 3 fingers, and then that would go into my global favorites, as you can see. So my favorite space. So that is something I also try to use. So sometimes there's an important file, important document that I'd like to save it in my favorite space. I just do that. And if I just click on this button, that just closes this completely. And we're back to the square one. All right. All right, guys. So under the camera features, the thing that I wanted to show you was, so if I go into portrait mode and I use one of these filters, so if I go with a black and white filter right now. So now what will happen is if I go out of it, and then go back in there, if I just close this and then tap this, it should theoretically remember where I am, as you can see. You can change the things what you wanted to remember. This was the remember part that we discussed as part of the upgrade. So if you go in here, remember settings, this is a new feature. So if you click on that, so it allows you to remember the filters, the camera modes, profile, exposure. I think this is handy because there's loads of features that I prefer doing. For example, AI enhanced photos, motion sensing capture. This is something I really need to use sometime with my kids. Moving photos, not a big fan. HDR videos, yeah, I mean, some of them are really good. Camera must keep the cameras in the last time instead of resetting the photo. Yeah, why not? I mean, yeah, so if I like a particular mode, so it just stays on that mode. So if I say that I wanted to stay on, let's say, portrait mode, then it stays in portrait mode. Or if I go back from here and change this, to, let's say, night mode, and if I just close the app, we go in there, it stays on night mode. And under portrait mode, I believe I was on the first setting, so it stays on the first setting as well. If I change this into this, and if I set filters, no, it doesn't mind filters under this, sorry, that's not available under this option. But let's say if I go into aperture mode, if I change the aperture to 4, okay, and so I've got 4 aperture, this one at 2x, and portrait mode is set at 1x, and night mode is at 3x. So now let's close this app and let's go back. Or it doesn't store the app setting and the zoom settings, but it does store, let's say, what else? 2x, 1x, and aperture mode. Yeah, it does remember what was the focus on the lens, so it's set as f4, so that part remains, and it doesn't change that part. So yeah, it works. So yeah, that's just in a nutshell some updates that we've received. This is in the UK. Remember to like and subscribe, and any questions you just comment below, and I'll do a video on any new features that you like to know. All right, I'll see you guys on the next one. So remember to like and subscribe. See you later.